Read a story. It's called Help, a Vampire is Coming. All right. Let's see. I have a problem, a really, really big problem. I keep having these nightmares about a vampire. Let me tell you about it. Freddy's always so scared, huh? Chapter 1, Go to Sleep. Freddy, my mom called. Turn off the TV. It's time for bed. Tomorrow's a school day. Just 5 more minutes, please. Mom, this Commander Upchuck is my favorite one. No, now, my mom said. Turn that TV off right this minute and go brush your teeth. It's getting late. Can I have a glass of water? I said go brush your teeth. But I'm really thirsty. Oh, all right, but do it quickly. I got myself a drink and then I went into the bathroom to brush my teeth, all by myself. I even have my very own toothpaste, bubblegum flavor with blue sparkles. I love to look at myself in the mirror and sing while I brush. Freer, freer, bo, freer, bara, frana, fro, freer, me, my, fro, fear. Freddy, are you finished yet? My mom called as she came down the hall. Almost. Just then my mom came into the bathroom. Freddy, spit already. It's time for bed. Phew. Half of the toothpaste sprayed all over the mirror. Freddy, please watch where you spit, my mom yelled. Like what you just did to the mirror. What a mess. I'll clean it up for you, Ma. No, I'll clean it up later. It's time for bed. Get in your room now. Okay, I'm going. So here's the picture of him. Look, he spit all over the mirror. And I know Mrs. Hilton said she showed you. There's always something in the picture. Where is it in here? I don't see it. You want to pause? All right, I'm going to read now. I got into bed and my mom read me a story from a fairy tale book my grandpa got me for Christmas. It's really cool. It's got knights and big dragons, and I love when the knight cuts the dragon's head off. My mom finished reading. Okay, sleepyhead, snuggle up. She pulled up my shark blanket, tucked me in, and gave me a kiss. Sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Night, Mom. I love you. My mom turned out the light and closed the door. Mom! I yelled. She opened the door. What? Dad forgot to kiss me goodnight. I'll go get him. You stay in bed. My dad came in and gave me a big bear hug and a wet sloppy kiss. Good night, Mouse. Sleep tight. Good night, Dad. I love you. My dad closed the door and started back down the hall. Dad! He opened the door. What? I need to go to the bathroom. Why didn't you go when you brushed your teeth? I forgot. Well, make it snappy, Mouse. You need to go to bed. I walked to the bathroom, but the door was locked. Oh, no. Guess who it is? We know, huh? My sister Susie was in there. She was always in there for no good reason, staring at herself in the mirror, thinking she was so beautiful. I banged on the door. Hey, Poophead, open the door. Why should I, booger breath? Because I need to go to the bathroom. Look, there he is looking at her. Where is the fin? I don't know. He looks mad, doesn't he? We use Mom and Dad's bathroom. Susie, my dad called. What are you doing in there? Brushing my hair. Well, open the door. Your brother has to go to the bathroom. Oh, all right. But I don't see why he just couldn't use your bathroom, she said, opening the door. Susie, my dad said, I've told you before not to call your brother a baby. I stuck my tongue out at her as I squeezed past to go to the bathroom. Dad, Freddy stuck his tongue out at me. All right, enough you two. Freddy, let's go. It's way past your bedtime. I finished going to the bathroom and then climbing back into my bed. My dad tucked me in and closed the door. Oh no, is he going to say something again? Dad! He opened the door. Now what? You forgot to kiss me. I already kissed you. Not this time. Freddy, I will give you one more kiss, but this is it. Now go to sleep. He kissed me, turned out the light, and closed the door. I stared up at my ceiling. I didn't want to shut my eyes, because whenever I shut my eyes, they came. These ugly, horrible, yucky nightmares. I couldn't get them out of my head, and they were really, really scary. But I didn't want to tell anyone, because then my sister would think I was a baby, and my heart started beating really, really fast. Mom, Dad! I yelled. I waited, but there was no answer. So I tried again. This time I yelled a little louder. Mom, Dad, I need you! But still no one came. So I got out of bed and went into the TV room. I tiptoed and snuck up from behind and tapped my mom on the shoulder. Ah! She screamed. Oh, Freddy, it's you. You scared me. I didn't know you were here. Mom, I'm thirsty. Can I have a glass of water? You just had one right before bed. Well, I'm really thirsty. Please. If I give you a sip of water, then you have to promise me you'll stay in bed. Okay, I promise. My mom got me some water, just a sip. I don't want you to have an accident. I took a couple sips, and then my mom texted me back in. Good night, Freddy, she said, kind of grouchy, and closed the door. I really didn't want her to go. I didn't want to be left in the room by myself. Mom! She opened the door. What? Okay, here he is in bed. Does he look scared? Kind of does, huh? Do you see the fin anywhere? I don't know. All right, I'm going to read again. What can I dream about? I don't know. How about school tomorrow? No, I don't want to dream about that. Playing basketball with Robbie? Nah. Your trip to the beach? Not that again. Well, I'm not going to make a million suggestions. It's way past your bedtime and you have school tomorrow. And if you get out of this bed one more time, then you will be punished. Do you understand me? What if I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? Can I get out of bed then? Yes, my mom said, letting out a big sigh. Of course you can get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. But there's no reason for you to get out of bed right now. Just go to sleep. She turned in a huff, marched across the room, and slammed the door. I listened until her footsteps disappeared down the hall, and I was left alone in the room. Just me and the nightmares. I had no idea how to get rid of them. No idea at all. I rolled over and grabbed my 3 favorite stuffed animals. Choppers the shark, Eddie the dog, and Bananas the monkey. I squeezed them tight. Well, guys, I think this is going to be a long night, I said. I'm going to keep my eyes open, because if I keep them open, I can't have any nightmares. So I'll just have to stay up all night. You guys can keep me company. Here he is with all of his animals. A monkey and a dog and a shark with it. All night long. Can he stay up all night long? I lay my head back on my pillow and stared up at the ceiling as my heart thumped loudly in my chest. Thump, thump, thump. See how they did those in capitals? Thump, thump. They're backwards for you, but. Chapter 2, exhausted. He's exhausted because why? He stayed up all night, huh? I was up for most of the night because whenever I started to fall asleep, the nightmares came, and I had to open my eyes to make them go away. The next morning, when my alarm went off, I was so surprised I fell out of bed and hit the floor hard. Ugh. Freddy, my mom called. Come on down. Time for breakfast. I climbed back into bed. Just 5 more minutes. Do you ever do that? Just 5 more minutes. I could close my eyes now because it was the morning. The nightmares didn't come when the sun was out. I must have fallen back asleep because the next thing I knew, Susie was standing over me yelling, Get up, brat! Mom says you better be at breakfast in 5 minutes or else we'll be late for the bus, and I'm not waiting for you. I stumbled out of my bed, put on my clothes, and dragged myself down the stairs to the kitchen. Well, look who's here, said my mom, Sleeping Beauty. More like one of the ugly stepsisters, Susie said, laughing. Looks like somebody's having a bad hair day. Leave him alone, my dad said from behind his newspaper. I yawned loudly. Ah. You see, Freddy, said my mom, this is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. You have to go to bed earlier. I was so tired I could barely keep my head up. Look at him. There he is having breakfast. Oh, his sister. Oh, my goodness. Where is the fin? Oh, I see it. I see it. Do you see it? Okay. As my mom talked, my head nodded forwards and snapped back. And then the next thing I knew, I fell face first right into my cereal bowl. I could barely see through the oatmeal stuck to my eyelashes. Ha ha ha, look at Freddy. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Susie screamed with laughter. Freddy, my mom yelled as she ran over and pulled my head out of the bowl. My face was covered in mushy, wet oatmeal. Are you all right? Yeah, fine, I said. A lump of oatmeal slowly dripped off my hair and plopped onto the floor. My mom cleaned me up and gave me another bowl of oatmeal. Well, that does it, Freddy. There will be no Commander Upchuck for you tonight. You are going to bed early, and that's final. But, Mom, I started to plead as she cut me off. No buts. You are exhausted. Just look at you. How do you expect to stay awake in school? I could always stay home from school today, Mom. That's not fair, Susie complained. Susie, be quiet, said my mom. Besides, I never said Freddy was staying home. So I don't know what you're whining about. Freddy, you are going to school. Being tired is not a reason to stay home. You'll just have to get more sleep tonight. Easy for her to say, I mumbled to myself. She doesn't have nightmares. Well, I've got to go, said Susie as she grabbed her backpack and headed for the door. I don't want to be late for the bus. Wait for your brother, my dad called after her. Yeah, wait for me, I yelled. I grabbed my backpack with the shark fin on the back and I ran to the door. But Susie stopped me and said, Where do you think you're going, dog breath? To the bus. Like that, she said, laughing. Like what? In your underwear? Huh? I looked down. All I had on was my t-shirt, underwear, and socks. No pants. No shoes. There he is. Oh my goodness. I'm sure your little girlfriend Jessie would love to see your great white shark undies. They're so cute. She's not my girlfriend, I said. I tried to cover it myself with my hands. I just forgot my pants. Well, you better go put some on because the bus will be here any minute and I'm not waiting. I ran upstairs, threw on some pants and shoes, and raced back down just as the bus pulled up in front. As I ran to get on, I tripped and scraped my knee on the sidewalk. When I finally got on the bus, I leaned back in the seat and closed my eyes, hoping to take a quick nap on the way to school. All right, that's the end of chapter 2. I'll be back to read the next ones. Hope you guys are doing good. I miss you guys.